studio our executive producer, Scuba Steve.
It's time for Scuba Steve Suggests.
2 months into this bit of me not shaving my head. So I wanted to do a Friar Tuck check-in with the jury here.
It's hilarious. You have to take your headphones off.
Yeah,
for a
check this
second,
out.
though. So Scuba Steve has always shaved his head totally bald. And so we made a dumb bet where if he just grew out his ring, because it goes from his beard, rings the back of his head, but that front and middle is still bald.
It doesn't look terrible. It really doesn't.
Stop that.
So the bet was if he grew it out until
the end of the year, or until the jury decided that it's gone too far.
that Eddie would then shave his head bald.
Correct,
and
yes.
do the opposite.
So, like, I was just sitting here and just came and
you agreed to it,
with
though.
a random
yeah.
suggestion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Scuba Steve suggests.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Exactly, and you're into it.
So why is it bothering you now?
So two things. One, we have St. Jude's Country Cares this week. It's a lot of people are going to be there, people in the industry and everything. And I feel like I'm a bad representation of this show. I look a little unkempt, a little tired, a little just not myself.
In Memphis.
In Memphis, Tennessee this week, yes.
You probably feel insecure.
Very
You're not going to
insecure.
show up as your best self.
Do you feel insecure about it?
Yeah, so this past weekend I was at dinner with my wife. It was our 11-year anniversary of being together. And we're at this really nice restaurant. And we wore like really trendy, cool clothes. And I put on a really nice hat. And then the guy's like, hey, I like your clothes, love your hat, but can you take off the hat? And it was just like, immediately I shrunk into my seat. I felt like I was 3 inches tall. I felt like a loser. And the whole time I just didn't feel myself. I was not confident at all.
I don't think it's as bad as you think.
It's
I mean,
not.
it definitely doesn't turn me on, but I don't think it's as bad as you think.
Does your wife, does it feel like she's with a new man?
She doesn't like it.
No.
She's over it. She's like, I hate that you do these radio bits and please shave your head. So she's done.
Do you feel like it ages you?
Oh, by far. I think I'm in my 50s when I have this.
You even think you're in your 50s.
Oh, God, yeah. I feel like it. I'm just not confident. I don't know if you have noticed it around here the last couple of weeks. I'm just not myself.
So
I don't feel like me.
You're asking the jury to
Yes.
do what for you today?
I'm asking Mike D, Morgan, and Ray to please, I'm begging you, can I shave my head this week so I can go to Country Cares and be myself? And then just in the world, can I be myself?
And so, but that means Eddie still has to shave his head bald.
Yes.
Not till after Christmas, though.
Right,
You
right,
said that
after
was the
Christmas.
deal.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll hold it till then, yeah.
Okay, well,
You
let's
have
go to
to.
the jury and can he bail out of this bit early? Morgan?
I mean, I am really entertained by watching and seeing it grow every single day. I like to come in and see how long it is. But I will say, now I can see it. Now I see where it's at. It's thick. There's a lot going on. I'm good.
No, stop.
You're going to let him out of the bit?
Yeah, just because he
Morgan,
feels
that's
bad
one
about it.
vote.
Hold
Wow.
on. Hold on.
Wow.
It's
Guys,
one.
listen.
Hold
What
on.
are you doing?
It's not going
Listen.
anywhere. This is it.
Wow.
This has been 2 months. It's not going to grow any longer than this.
Oh, you can grow longer
Oh,
than
that'd be
that.
hilarious. I want to comb over. But I'm not the jury. So one vote, yes.
Yeah, I feel like I've seen a lot of the hair, and if you're feeling bad about
Wow.
yourself, I don't want that for you.
Thank you.
Ray?
Well, when Eddie cuts his hair, it's going to be drastic. And right now I look at Scuba Steve, and that's just not drastic.
I would agree.
Thank
I would
you.
agree.
Thank you.
It feels a lot. It's like when you have a zit on your face or like on your lip and it feels huge, but really nobody can see it unless they look. I feel like that's what Scuba's head looks like.
Worse than it is.
not
That's a
that
good
bad, dude.
analogy.
Yeah.
Comparison.
Mike.
already
I don't think
know.
we've reached the full
Okay,
potential
I-
yet.
Good.
It's not enough to warrant Eddie to shave his head. Keep it going.
Okay, sorry. You've been denied. Bail has been revoked,
Yeah.
rejected, whatever they say. So anything else you want to bring up?
Yes, two things real quick. Eddie, are you at any point nervous about this? Because I'm not going to give up now.
Nervous about what?
About shaving your head. 'Cause
No,
you
man.
Can't, you can't back out of this.
I'm not backing out.
Yes,
I gave you my
hold
word.
on. I've heard you the other day in the hallway saying to somebody, you don't have to do what you don't want to do. So I want to make sure that you were definitely going to shave your head.
Who did I say that to?
You said it to Ryan. We were talking about the bit, and you're like, I don't have to do it if I don't want to do it. So I want to make sure before I continue going that you're going to actually shave your head. Because if I get to December 31st and you don't shave your head, I'm going to be pissed.
I think
I won't be angry. I will be pissed.
I think I know what I meant by that
And
statement.
he'll choke you and not know it. Remember,
Yes.
he'll
Wow.
pass out.
He
Yeah.
goes black or
Yeah.
whatever. Yeah. No, what I meant was I don't do bits that I don't want to do.
Good answer.
Okay.
So that's what I meant. I'm gonna do it because I agreed to it.
Okay.
Just want to make sure. And then some positives with this hair, though, I've noticed. So this past weekend, I was mowing the lawn,
all over
and a
the
gust
place.
of wind came by, and I felt wind in my hair.
Oh, come on. He
It
comes
was
in a
pretty cool.
convertible. He bought a convertible.
And then I woke up this weekend, my hair was like sticking up all crooked and out of place. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have bedhead. I've had bedhead for the first time in 15 years.
Come on, we love that. Yes, sir.
Good job, dude.
By the way, congratulations on being married 11 years.
Thank you. Oh, I'm married 6 years.
Oh,
But together.
Together 11 years, yes.
you were together 5 years before you got married?
Wow, maybe my years are off here. We've
Oh,
been
boy,
married
oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy.
2016. 7 years married, and then together 4 years before marriage.
Can we believe?
So you celebrate anniversary of together?
Yeah, it was a big meaning for me. 'cause I
Wait, was
went
it
through
your
divorce.
together anniversary? Not your wedding anniversary.
No, wedding anniversary is in May.
Oh my goodness.
Together
See,
is
I would just
October.
remember all the
No,
dates.
no,
I think
no,
it's
no.
sweet. I like it. It's hard for me to remember all the
I
dates.
remember all dates.
Do you count it from the first date you ever went on?
The very first date when I met her, when she turned around and I saw her at the Tunnel Top Bar and we locked eyes. October. I think it was whatever date it was. We went this past weekend, the 9th. That was the day. I remember it. She's everything to me. So I celebrate that day. Yes.
How long until you told her you loved her?
Nah, we waited 90 days. We had a 90-day probationary period for anything and everything.
What do you mean?
So we didn't kiss. We didn't.
Yeah.
Get together, do it. We didn't say I love you. We even saw other people and kind of tested the waters to make sure this was the right person at the
You're
end of the 90
celebrating
days.
an anniversary where you were dating
probation.
other people for 90 days.
Yeah, so
Wait,
Interesting.
what?
Interesting.
Hey, but look at us. We're going strong. We got 3 kids. Life's good. 7 years marriage. So
Did y'all hold hands in the 90 days?
She gave me side hugs.
Okay.
So like it wasn't even like
Wow. She would kiss you though.
no, we
No
never,
kissing,
we didn't
dude.
kiss.
Yeah,
No.
nothing, nothing.
Oh, I thought you just
No,
meant
no.
like no hardcore. No kissing for 90 days.
No, we didn't do anything for 90 days. It was like make sure you.
She had
want me.
Duggar.
Yeah, what about those other
No, no,
people? Could you
he-
kiss the other people that you were seeing?
He wanted this.
Yeah, you could. You could. Yeah.
Okay, see,
Yeah,
so so he's making out with other people, but not his wife, but he celebrates the wife.
Who
And
came
so-
up with 90-day?
it was
probation?
her idea, and I agreed
Of
to
course.
Oh.
What in the world?
it. Yeah.
So she wasn't sure about you, basically.
I had just come off in a really bad divorce, so she wanted to make sure that so she wanted to make sure that I was for sure into this because she was into it and want to make sure that it was a mutual thing.
And not like a rebound.
I like it by
yeah.
her.
Yeah, that makes
Yeah.
sense.
I like it by her. She enforced the rules and he listened.
The first night when you're sitting at dinner or whatever, does she go, oh, by the way, I have this 90-day rule? Like, how does it come up?
The first night was just an intro date, so we had this like long 3-4 hour date at a bar. We talked forever, and I thought in my mind, oh, I'm bringing her up to my nice apartment on top of the hill over here in the rich part of town of San Francisco. No, we left. It was like this. She got out of the bar. I said bye to her, a side hug. She got in some car that showed up out of nowhere and drove off, and I didn't hear from her for days. So there was nothing. We didn't do anything. And then she mentioned later, second date, third date, 90-day probationary period.
And you're happy that happened?
Yeah.
Would you change it though now if you could?
No, not at all, because there was girls I dated and there was like a 90-second probationary period.
Nice.
And then those didn't really work out.
The 90 seconders that get you every time.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. And the jury has said no. And I guess we'll see you soon.
Yeah, thanks so much.
All right, there he is. Scuba Steve suggests. Thank you, Scuba.
Hell yeah.
It's time for Scuba Steve Suggests.
That's just become his way out.
I know.
It's a